Wow, this isn't even a filter. This is the Florida sunset right now. It is absolutely incredible out. The food forest is ripping here in the front, but people ask all the time, how long does it take for food to come through once you get a system in? I'm gonna show you. Remember that system that we did 3 months ago? Not even, I think it was just barely 3 months ago. Look at this thing ripping now. This is what it used to look like. And this is what it looked like after we redid it. Now this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you. This is incredible. This is what you can have in like 3 months. This is what you can expect in the rainy seasons in Florida. This is how you can grow food. Let me show you. So this we have right in front of our home. It is the rainy season. We have the other food forest over here. This is like trails. You can go through. We'll do a video on that another time. But I had this gross, sandy, disgusting section here. Tried to put in some rainbow eucalyptus. Did not work. That was a dumb idea because there's a banyan here and they just got smothered out. So we put in this system, and this is in 2 months. It was 3 months. There was nothing here. Literally, absolutely nothing here. Now look at how productive this is. I'm gonna make this a quick video. We have sweet potatoes. That's gonna be my ground cover. Look at all the lemongrass coming in. I took out a couple other lemongrass just because it was blocking this up here. This guy's not, he's my worst producer. He's not doing really anything. But we have a lot of the pineapples are all thriving here. We have the pollinators in. We have the Napier grass. This guy's going. And this is like, this section is a little bit more shaded out. So it's not as, well, I don't know, that Mexican sunflower is huge. It's not as big, but the banana, they're coming back in. Look at the size of these Mexican sunflower. That's 10 foot plus. I can't dunk that. That's 10 plus. Just look at, so the idea is that it's already kind of dark in here and I want to kind of create this like wall. And we got that going on here. Look at all the bananas popping up. Oh man, it's so dark here right now. Look at all the bananas. Oh, let's see if we can get some light in here. But we got all these bananas in here. Look at all these pups coming up. We chopped that initial banana, put it upside down, and now we got all these pups coming in. We got the papayas. You remember these? We put these papayas in, they were like that tall. Look how tall they are. We got the papayas all in the system. The canna lilies, I'm gonna chop these soon, lay it down. We have a bunch of different pollinators. We have the tropical, why can't I think of it? Tropical sage there. We have some milkweed in here. We have the spiral gingers in this system. We have some beans that we put in, and they're just ripping up the mango. See the mango's growing here. Look, I mean, look how beautiful. Look at the colors that this adds into the system. Love this. But just like, look how thick these papayas are going. You got the papayas, and look at the ground cover over here. My peanut butter plant, he's just sitting there, he's just chilling. All right, so coming around the back here, we have the sweet potato as a ground cover. More of this, and we're gonna chop this. I'm gonna let it flower. Once it flowers, I'm gonna chop it, drop it, lay it down. We got some good natural mulch. We had that oak initially, but now we got, it was like that kind of, I don't know, I didn't like that stuff that we had before, so I hit it with a bunch of natural stuff, took down a tree next door, so we put that in the system, some pine, some oak in there. We have milkweed, this native milkweed. I actually got it from a local park, not gonna say where, but all these bananas are just sprouting up all over. And here's the remnants of the old, this rainbow eucalyptus died. Not enough light, didn't have enough room to go, but we are putting rainbow eucalyptus in a system not too far away from here. There's a bunch actually in this Palmasola area that are ripping, but here, you can see these bananas. We chopped it, we did decorum, put it in upside down. Now look at all the pups that we're getting off of this one. That thing's, since we did, it's like 3 months old, something like that. So this is the system that we got. This is in 3 months. You see there's not a lot of weeds coming in here. I'd like the ground cover to go more. I did put Dune sunflower in here. It did not take, but I used it from cuttings. This is the Dune sunflower. I just love this. I might do like a coreopsis or something instead, because that's the state flower of Florida. But here you go. This is a food forest system. You have this for your teas, your chop and drop. Obviously, oh look, we got some papayas already coming. Papayas, you can eat the leaves. You can actually boil and eat them. You can eat the flowers. Then the cool thing about papayas is, and I'll show you another time, we have a bunch in the back, but when they're green, they're almost like as a starchy vegetable. And then when they're nice and ripe and colorful, some get like this color, when nice and ripe, colorful, you eat them as a fruit, but also all the seeds that are inside, they serve as like an anti-parasitic. I call it vegan caviar, but it's like an anti-parasitic where you eat them and the parasites literally latch onto them, and then you just excrete them out. Nature's little detox. But here's the system. Here's the system from afar. This is about 25 or 30 by like 10, something like that. So we got 2 main trees, the mangoes, there we go. And then take a quick walk through this food forest. It's getting dark, the light was awesome before, but going in, we have the guavas going here, all the bananas, a lot of canna lilies. We have the katuk. If you haven't had that, it's like, katuk is like, tastes almost peanutty. It's awesome. Painting earlier. The coconut here. These bananas, the red Cuban bananas. These are awesome. We got a rack going right there. All these papayas. These are all like 3 or 4 months old. They're just absolutely exploding. More bananas. Avocado here. We got a mango that we pruned hard, starting to come back a little bit. We normally prune after they fruit. Kind of a dismal year for that. It's a nom-doc. But everything else did pretty good. So we're pruning up to that. Dad life. Ton of bananas going in here. This is a big boy avocado. I'm not going to prune this guy. I'm going to let him go just to see what happens. I just want to see. There was a couple, all the avocados are way on the very top though. So that's why we prune them, because I can't reach them now. Here's a coconut. We got a bunch of coconuts on the top there. We have some coconuts. Like we ate some the other day, so we chopped off a bunch that are just laying around here. Always put your coconuts, throw it back in the system. And I'm very upset about this. This is the top of a pineapple because something ate my pineapple. I should have pulled earlier, it was my fault, but something got to it and left the top. So I took off the top, that green piece that sticks up that we have over there, just pops it right back in, that'll grow. We have some pigeon peas in here, we got lemongrasses in here. It's starting to feel like Jurassic Park. That's like the goal. Ton of chaya. Chaya is so nutrient dense and packed. Boil it. I had a potential customer say, hey, yeah, I got this Mexican spinach. And I'm like, oh, have you eaten it yet? She said, yeah, I tried it raw. I felt a little, I got sick. I'm like, yeah, it's, don't eat it raw. Cook it. But we got a bunch more in here. We got figs. We got some more guavas, Turk's cap. Several different types of bananas in this system over here. And then real quick, I gave you a little teaser over here, but I'm not going to do it because I'm wrapping because it's Friday and we got some wine waiting. But those are my praying hands. A lot of the praying hands, they're just starting to spread all over the place. We have some Florida peaches in here. There's some sapodillas on the side. I do have the pitch apple there, or the autograph plant. I'm going to take that out. I put it there to block off this. There's a building over there to block that off. It did a great job, but I want it to be edible, and it's not edible. It's my wheelbarrow. There was ants in that thing. And then this was all empty 2 years ago after Ian. All empty with a huge bonding go out. Like you can see the space. Putting a pond in here is my mulch soil pile. Everybody has to have a mulch soil pile. See the sunset through there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Anna Maria's over there. We have moringas, banana. We have so much stuff on here. There's a Royal Poinciana that we put in. It's 2 years and that baby just absolutely ripped. Anyway, this is what you can have. This whole system here is realistically about 3 years old. Because I did it, I kind of did it all over. Did not use a design. I wish I would have done. If I go back, I would have done a design and had it more curated to what I actually wanted. Because if you know, like I've removed so many plants, you've probably done the same, removed. Let me know if you've actually removed plants. Like how many times have you planted a tree, like, gotta move it, didn't think that one through. So that's why you go to designs. But 3 months, 2.5, 3 months, this is it. I'll say 3 months. Get a little buffer, look at that. All right, grow food. If you want more stuff like this, comment below. Also, take a look at some of our videos. We had this Miami install. We're making blue zones in Florida. 'Tis the season, guys. God is good. Genesis 2:15, that's why we do it.